Mm-hmm. So where we left off is we discovered that Owen killed Danny, who I realized because somebody reminded me, Danny was the one in the scene where Abby kills Joel. Danny was the one who flies in and tries to kill Ellie, and then Owen stops him, and then they have like kind of like a disagreement, whatever. So Owen in this present day killed Danny, and they said it was over a scar, but we don't know anything else yet, so we're going to find Owen. Vincent Mayer says, watching since Life is Strange and Firewatch on YouTube. Adore you two. Thank you so much.
I do appreciate you helping me sneak out like this.
How are you getting to the aquarium? The highway?
Can't. Too many patrols. I get spotted for sure. I'll rough it. Aquarium's due west of here. Keep following the sun, right?
I'm coming with you.
Oh.
I've done this before.
Not with this many scars in the area.
Manny, please.
All right? You know best.
All right, now they're saying that was Jordan, so I guess we don't know. But Danny's an asshole, apparently. That's all we know.
Ooh, I love this. Oh, Stacey, you had some good points when these characters stopped talking about Abby's body as storytelling.
Oh, yes. Okay, so what I was talking to Mari about before is that so in my experience, when you have a very buff lady, which is, not as common of a body type, so when you see a really buff lady in a piece of media, it's generally used to like communicate something about the character. And in Abby's case, I think it's like basically showing that she takes training very seriously, that she is motivated by revenge, that she has obviously been thinking about getting to Joel for a very long time, and that this is something that she takes very seriously.
Yeah, it's definitely cool to see her body. I feel weird like observing a body, but like seeing her body shows that her dedication to it, because at the beginning she's just kind of like a sturdy girl, and then
thank you for all the gift subs, Prince Kyler. Oh my god.
And then you can see like several different bodies throughout the years. Thank you so much. Thank you for the
we stand
15 tier 1 subscriptions today. Thank you. That's really appreciated. It's super helpful. We really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
But yeah, as It's Me, Amy says, she turned herself into pure strength to get Joel. Like,
hey.
Yeah.
Thanks.
For this?
Yeah, and other stuff, You're a good friend.
Come on, Abs. I can't handle all this emotion.
But yeah, she literally spends years to look like this. So
Yeah.
I really genuinely think that maybe some of the people might not have played the game.
Yeah.
Looks clear. Come on.
Because, like, her body design is in my opinion, is a conscious choice. It's not just like, oh, we're going to make her buff. Like, they did it for a reason,
Yeah,
All right. Wish me luck.
When you find him, don't hit him too hard.
I'll do my best.
Seriously. Watch yourself out there.
See ya.
I definitely agree
Yeah.
that her body being this buff
Just follow the sunset.
is representative of the fact that she really wanted to kick this dude's ass, that she probably saw in her mind as this humongous man.
Mm-hmm.
And Joel is a humongous man. And if you're thinking to yourself, I need to get revenge against somebody who killed an entire installation of military grade people, I need to actually fucking focus. I need to work out every day.
Well, there's another part of it too, which is that this is something that she can work on when they have no leads for years, but she's still obsessed with the idea of finding Joel and getting revenge. This is something that she can focus her energy on. Whereas, like, whether they find him is not as much under her control, but this is something that she can make goals. You know what I mean? Thank you for hosting Object in Space.
Yeah, I definitely think, I definitely appreciate her.
Great.
As this person who really wanted to get something done.
Yeah.
And
Ugh, what is that smell?
you're definitely right, where if on days where you're like, there's no leads, there's nothing new happening, but I know that I can just, like, bench 1 more pound or something, or 5 more pounds.
And, you know, it reminds me of, like, my personal experience, because I remember, like, you know, when I used to go to, like, spin classes, and it's co-ed, and, like, I was extremely motivated to literally just do better than them. We always used to joke about that, remember? Like, where my whole motivation was, I just want to do better than all the men, because there's always this perception that women are not going to be as strong. And I kicked their asses because I was trying extremely hard, you know?
Do you feel comfortable telling that one thing that dude did?
Oh, the one who asked the trainer if I was a transphobic word? That thing? Yeah. Because I would always win in all of the classes, and so he went to one of the trainers and he asked them if I was, yeah.
Figures. Guess I'm going over that wall.
Not that it matters, but Stacy is a cis woman, and you can just see that, like, hatefulness comes from all kinds of places, including insecurity.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that, like, no one believed that you could be extremely strong just from working out.
Yeah.
And that's rude.
And, like, I don't want to, like, discredit the amount of effort that I put into things, but, like, I'm also not a professional athlete by any means. Like, I know that I am certainly more muscular than most, but, like, I was never putting in, like, 3 hours a day doing training and stuff, and I'm sure that anybody, given that kind of, like, time and determination and also good health to be able to keep pushing your body like that, like, you can accomplish some pretty great things, like, whether you're a man or a woman or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see.
Hey, Mari and Stacey, I just wanted to say thank you for your content. It definitely kept me company as I struggled through college and all-nighters, and now I'm happy to be working and supporting your channel. Thank you so many stars.
Congratulations on working, even though, well, I hope you have a safe working environment.
What's this?
Thank you for the $20, Imp Emissary.
Sorry to hear about the very disappointing turn to Deadly Premonition 2. Here's hoping Swery reconnects with the trans people who helped him make The Missing. Really don't want to see JJ's creator go full JK. Oh, yeah.
I think he just might be somebody who just doesn't get it.
Yeah.
Not to, like, defend anything, because he, like, put so much effort into JJ, and he really wanted to try, and it's like, I think he just doesn't get it.
Yeah, well, and there's also that trap that people can fall into sometimes.
Oh, shit!
Sorry.
It's okay. I screamed too. You don't have a brain. Go down.
What?
What? I shot its brain off. Its brain was gone. How did... I didn't realize...
Oh, to a great start.
Yeah.
I didn't realize clickers didn't die from headshots.
You need to shoot a clicker twice in the head with a normal gun, says Cass Harris.
I guess I always would take clickers down through other means because I never wanted to shoot them, so I just never realized.
Toby Jack says, Stacy, your muscles are full of love, determination, and queer angst. But yeah, that was like one of the last times that I ended up going to that gym because I just like, it really, really took the wind out of my sails that somebody, because like.
It also is kind of weird that the gym leader or whatever would tell you.
Yeah.
Instead of being
no. They were that, and I feel like that's what like really made me feel like what? Because they were like laughing about it, because I think they thought like, oh, that's so ridiculous. But at the time, but like, I'm like, but they're saying that about me, and that hurts my feelings. And like, I can understand how somebody who like has never heard anything like that said to them would be like, wow, like, how ridiculous is this person being?
And
but
what
to
if
me,
you were trans?
But to me, it, like, really, really hurt, you know?
And what if you were trans, you know? That's not a safe environment.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's rude. I'm sorry that happened to you. That's just, like, 100% that other people being bad.
Yeah.
Being awful.
Yeah.
It's like that gym leader or whatever. I'm thinking in
Trainer.
Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah.
They should have just shut that down and said that's unacceptable to say that.
Yeah. I think
So-
it's just like, you know, especially if people have never had to like have like firsthand experience with it, it's like they don't even realize how hurtful it is to hear something like that. Or at least that's what I kind of
And
thought.
kind of like,
I can make it before sunset.
and kind of just
I better make it before sunset.
also kind of making a dangerous environment for anybody who doesn't fit in, I guess, or
Yeah.
I don't know what the right word for that is, but
You know, and like it sucks too because I feel like that's not. I don't know.
What the
I
hell?
was talking about this on Twitter. May she guide you on the wall. I was talking about this on Twitter yesterday because I was like thinking about stuff and getting
Yeah, guide you right off a cliff.
how did they do that?
These freaks are in our backyard.
it looks like they chipped away at the wall.
I'm thinking logistically, like these are people who are trying to survive in the zombie-infested world. So they must have gone out there, made a bunch of noise chipping it away. Also, like, artistically, that's really good. That's, like, really well done.
Yeah, it's cool.
I think it's really cool. I'm just thinking about, like, their dedication must be really high if they're willing to make art in a dangerous area that's, like, that much work.
But what I was talking about yesterday was like, because I was just, I don't know, I was thinking, obviously, like the whole like discourse about Abby's body is something that I have heard a lot about my own body from mostly straight men, and like, so of course I've been taking the conversation like pretty personally, and so I've of course like just been like thinking about it a lot, and like, you know, even when people talk about this stuff online, I feel like there's always this kind of attitude of like, oh, well, if you don't like it, just like log off, or, you know, just like block the person or whatever. And I was like, you know what though? Like, this is something that I hear like even when I'm just like walking on the street. Like, I've told Mari about this like a couple times in the past few weeks. Like, people have said shitty stuff to me while I was literally just
Oh no. Great timing.
walking around minding my own business. So like, it's not a conversation that I can choose to just ignore. Oh, thank you for the bits, Vicious Cersei.
And it's also kind of ignores the fact that a lot of people literally work on the internet, and saying, oh, just log off is kind of dismissive. And I feel like, you know, to a certain point that is true. Like, I can take breaks from social media, and it kind of ignores the fact that for a lot of people, they cannot compartmentalize it, because when you do that, that's literally their job. They can't, you know?
And I'm gonna be honest, like, if depending on what the thing is, like, it sometimes it follows you everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, people will say shit on Twitter, in the YouTube comments, like, anywhere you go, you see people like talking about shit like that. And I'm not just talking about my own personal experience. I'm talking about like other instances of like harmful or like rude people. Like, so, you know, log off or like just ignore it is not always like super helpful. I mean, most of the, like, yeah.
I don't know. I just don't get why people think it's just not really a big deal. Every time I say on the channel I'm half Japanese, there is always a multi-paragraph comment. And then other people following up, like, saying really long-winded, just
bullshit.
just anti-race mixing stuff. Like, seriously. And I don't know. It's just, it's either that or some other, it's just, I usually just like delete them, but sometimes I'm like, when I delete them, then people just don't believe that I have a problem. And I just like,
Yeah, it's like,
if I delete them, okay, now I have a safer space. But then it's like, why are you so sensitive about these racist depictions in video games? Just get over it. I'm like, like, do you not, I don't know. Like, yeah, I'm aware of like hair texture discrimination and shit, because like, I don't know, growing up I saw people being treated badly over their hair. Oh, I need a shiv.
oh, shiv crafting. They're wondering how my Zoom meetings were. Sorry, were you done?
Yeah.
Okay. They're asking how my Zoom meetings went. If you didn't hear about this, on Thursday I had to do 3 hours of Zoom meetings, which is like a video conference thing. So, oh my god. It ended up being fine, but it was like 3 hours of what? Do you not have the shiv? Do you not have your shiv materials?
No. And I don't have enough cloth to make a bottle either. Let's see if I can like. It must be in here. Like,
Yeah.
someone must have been taking a dump and been like, "How do I make shivs?"
Maybe
and then,
they
like,
shit out a shiv.
Ooh.
Ooh, what's this? Ooh.
Damn it. Okay.
But yeah, the Zoom thing was good, and then I have to do another one on Tuesday. Both calls started off, the first one, we started in the morning. My boss opened the call, like, introducing, so I was supposed to introduce myself, and then she introduced me by talking about my hair. And then, in like a funny, like, Mom, stop embarrassing me kind of way. And then, the second call opened, and the other people were like talking about my hair, which was very funny because it was just kind of like nice, because it was just like, oh, it's such a conversation starter.
No, I don't want to upgrade this axe. It's almost dead. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
And yes, I did wear pajama pants. I just wore like a flannel on tops and put on makeup so that I gave the appearance of professionalism. I thought upgrading the melee weapons repaired them and gave them more charges. Oh, you upgrade your melee weapon and it gets back its full health +1. Sorry, that's what the chat's saying.
Quick clarification. Stacy was upset that they said something derogatory to you, not that they thought you were trans, right? Just it was like a derogatory thing to say.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure in case people watch on YouTube that they don't get it misconstrued. Or something.
No, that's a good point. Okay, and to further clarify, so
they used a bad word.
They used a bad word, first of all. Also, there's plenty of times where people have genuinely mistaken me for trans, and if somebody genuinely mistakes me for that, like, it really doesn't bother me because I know that they're coming at it from a place of trying to do the right thing. It really only bothers me when people use it as like a shitty insult or like use slurs. If it's like a genuine mistake, like I don't mind like when people make mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Because it's not an insult. It's only an insult when they're trying to hurt you.
Yeah, it's like, it's the same thing when people, like, you know, call me a man or something. And I'm like, I know that they're doing this because they want to hurt my feelings. As opposed to, like, when somebody is like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't realize. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, that doesn't bother me because they thought that they were doing the right thing. And they were trying to just be, like, whatever.
Yeah, and they're also using someone's identity as an insult, and that's not nice.
No, and to be honest, like, it makes me extremely angry, like, for trans people, because I know that, like, for any of the amount of times that I get mistaken for something other than what I am, I still put up with it so much less, you know? Like, I put up with much less bullshit because I am a cis woman. So.
Oh, thank you for the $15, Prince Kyler. Trans rights, baby.
Also sending you love and good vibes. Absolutely. But yeah, like, if somebody, like, messes up my pronouns because they genuinely thought they would be something else, like,
Millions to go.
that's not offensive to me. What I don't like is when somebody, like, says shit just to try to be a jerk. Like, that's, I don't know, that's totally different. People, Louisa80 says, people thinking they can tell when someone's trans makes me laugh. There's no way anyone would assume I'm non-binary because I'm femme. Yeah, and I, you know, it opens up a whole conversation of, like, you know, gender expression is just so, like, varies a lot from person to person. So, like, assuming that you can tell what people are is, like, Bo, I'm sorry I wasn't here when you got back. The place must look like a bomb went off. Somebody must have tipped Fedra off to our little ration operation. Bet it was Zhao, that snake. I managed to hide some of our stuff, but I worry our business partners aren't going to be happy with their shipment gone. I put some of the supplies in the safe. The combination is 689689. Come join me in our other hideout. I think it's time to think about an exit strategy. Be safe. May.
I like that we just steal all these notes because we don't even know if like
somebody could be looking for that.
Yeah, it's like, and then May just comes. No, Bo comes through. Well, I thought she was gonna leave me notes. No, both Ellie and Abby both get off. Oh, thank you for the donation, Toby Jacks. Gender is an illusion, and so is death. I'm gonna sing it and be almost like. Gender is an illusion, and so is death.
I love it.
Abby, no.
What? Whoa.
Stop! Leave me
Wow,
alone!
he's wrecking your shit. He fucked you up. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm about to die and I have no healing items.
Oh no.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, like, I can think of numerous times when I've accidentally been called sir, but if somebody's just genuinely fucking it up, I feel like that's really different.
What'd you say? I'm sorry.
Made a mess of this place.
Those vases survived the apocalypse just to
Just to be destroyed by
Yeah.
us? Yeah. I have yet to find that manual, so hopefully I find it soon.
Abby got the shotgun. Oh my god, people that call you sir are seriously dumb. I mean, I don't know. Thank you for the bits, Armchair Science. 300 bits! And
Yay.
shared rewards to 3 others in the chat.
Oh, we came that way. So we just went in a big circle. All right.
Oh, thank you for the donation. Vicious Cersei. Would you like to become cult leaders? Since the death of God, there's a vacancy open.
Since the death of God. I love that audio. I don't know where it's from, but it's cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the game's a little quiet, they're saying.
I turned it down because...
For the clickers, yeah.
Because nothing was, like, happening. Oh! Okay.
Surprise! Oh, sorry.
It's okay. And if in case you're coming in now, I'm wearing a Starfleet dress. It's made from the original pattern from the TV show.
Yeah,
So.
everyone tell Mari how much you love her Star Wars dress.
I know you did it on purpose, but I was still upset.
I almost fucked it up, too. Did you hear me pause between the two words? Because my brain was like, I can't say that it's wrong.
I was like, how dare you? How do you feel about the game so far? I'm just having a good time. And, like, I do have, like, emotional residue of being like, yo, fuck Abby. But I know logically she's, like, fine. I'm just like, you killed my dad.
Truce is dead, but you just keep coming back here.
Oh, look at all these.
Didn't we just clean all this shit up?
Wow.
Alright, bet there's dead bodies in here. It's like it's giving birth to dead body. What?
Okay.
I do appreciate that the cult leader is what I assume is a cis woman, and her symbol is so vaginal. I just think that's cool. Cool little detail.
I know you love to point out yonic art.
I do. I like Ionic art. Even when I don't know it's Ionic, I'm like, something about this.
It speaks to me.
It speaks to me. And everyone's like, yeah, because it's a vagina, Mari.
Yeah. Do you remember when we were playing, what was that game?
Detroit Become Human?
No, it was the game that we had to put all sorts of content warnings on it because it's really violent and dark. And you were like, that's a uterus. And I was like, that's not a uterus, Mari. And the developer was like, no, it's definitely supposed to be a uterus.
It was 100%, nothing could look more like a uterus.
I interpreted it as a ram's head, but yeah.
It was Albino Lullaby, which was
No.
really cool. Yeah.
No, it was that game where we're friends.
Massachusetts?
Yeah.
They both had uterusism, and in both instances, I said that's a uterus, and you said that's not a uterus.
But we never talked to the developer of Albino Lullaby.
I did. The developer of Albino Lullaby also said it was a uterus.
Oh, I was thinking of Massachusetts.
But Massachusetts also had a uterus. They both had uteruses.
Yeah, but that was the one where we asked him about it, and also we had to put all the content warnings in front of it. I don't think we put content warnings in front of Albino Lullaby.
I couldn't remember if we did or we didn't.
Gotcha. Anyway, uterus argument. My prophet, I ask that you grant me, may you bring me, crossed out. Perhaps what I ask is impossible, but I must ask. Bless the wolves with your insight, with your wisdom, with your love, that they might renounce their selfish ways and lay down their arms. May you bring peace to this world by disemboweling people as you hang them. That's what that is, right? That's what they mean by bring peace to the world?
Yep. Because the sin is in the stomach. It makes sense.
You want peace? Easy. Stay on your island.
With all these
Crush
bells.
Bandicoot says, oof, I had forgotten Massachusetts. Yeah, that was a
Everyone
lot.
was really mad at us for playing it, and we were like, we put content warnings.
And we said, like, hey, before we even played it, we were like, the developer told us this game is going to be really fucked up. Lou Meg, Stacy, I was inspired by you, and I finally gave myself an undercut. I feel like such a badass.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
Oop, nope.
Oh.
This reminds me of a Shinto prayer wall.
Yeah. My prophet, I wish to rejoin the hunts. May you grant my wish for a new steed, swift and strong, a new saddle, and a new bridle.
She's not a genie, dude.
It does look a lot like one. I think that's cool.
Yeah. My prophet, My wants are few, my needs are simple, but my hands are clumsy, and I am unable to contribute to the efforts of our village, mending, forging, building. I ask you, grant me these abilities, that I might be productive and respected.
Okay, at least that one's a practical request.
Hey, Abby, have you considered that maybe you shouldn't steal people's prayers? I don't know.
Yeah.
She keeps them.
You know, with the masochism thing too, like we, even aside from like content warnings that you put on the videos, like we said going into it, before we even played it, we were like, the developer told us it's really fucked up. So like,
Honestly, I think it was the type of people who just want to be mad.
yeah. My prophet, may you bring your children prosperity and strength, that we might cleanse this world of its sickness and start anew.
That's a big ask, dude.
It was. Oh, by the way, it was based on a serial killer who killed children.
Mm-hmm.
But considering that everybody makes movies about Ted Bundy, who killed tons of people,
And they make him look like he's like, hey, like Zac Efron, so hot,
hey,
right?
it's me, Zac Efron, aka Ted Bundy.
Blue Shirt says, clearly it's a vajayjay prayer wall. All hail the uterus. The vagina god. My prophet, may you grant the elders the wisdom to pair me with Edmund. He is strong and capable, tender and kind. I long to bear his children.
Okay.
Ooh, someone wants to get laid.
Teo Million cheered 500. Thank you so much. It's
Prince
really
Kyler
appreciated.
says, I want Edmund's babies. Thank you. Oh, is it Tao Million?
Tao Million?
I don't know. I'm asking if they want to, or if they just want to say, no, just keep pronouncing it however. Cam, thanks for the note. Appreciate it. Can't wait to see you again. Meanwhile, I'm stuck guarding the Scar Prophet. I didn't tell you this, but on the last shift, I talked to her. I asked her, why is she doing this? Why doesn't she ask her people to lay down their arms? She started off with the usual Scar BS, how we need to go back to nature, talked a bunch about the reliance we have on machines, but then she said she doesn't want a war, that Outbreak Day was a wake-up call, but not all of us woke up, or something like that. It was just getting interesting when fucking Lewis walks in and gives me shit about talking to her. But when he started screaming at her, she just smiled back at him. Even when they moved her cells and the other guards were calling her names and pushing her around, she just kept that calm smile. It was spooky. Everyone says she's crazy, but I'll tell you. Is that where it ends?
Oh no, it's flips. I was just like,
Oh. But I'll tell you what. After hanging out with her, I get what she's saying. Don't get me wrong. I think her followers are fucking loons, but she has a way about her that draws you in. I hear rumblings that they want to move her to a more secure location. See you back home. Be careful. Sally.
So I'm assuming.
Isaac. You turned a crazy person into a martyr.
Yeah. Milkshake rules you. Thank you for the donation of $69. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Love the. Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, this is for holding weapons.
Oh, I was
Am I like missing weapons? Am I like not seeing
I
them?
know that you did miss one.
What did I miss?
I mean, it was a while ago, but people said that we had missed it in a previous area.
Oh, I would think they would like guarantee that I would get it somehow, but that's okay. Alright, I still don't have enough to heal myself. So if I get hit one time, I will die. That's fine, I guess.
And I know people have been asking if we would do like English accents and stuff like Australian accents or what. Like I'm most comfortable doing like a Southern accent because I know that if I fuck it up, at least it's like
Somewhat close,
and it's also my own country, so I'm not as worried about like.
I'm not worried about offending Australians or English people.
I mean, here's the thing is that like I can't even like put a good attempt together. It just, like, the Australian one especially, it sounds so bad. And yeah, we're aware that there's more than one English accent for sure. We just always pick one that's really bad.
Can I climb this?
Oh, weapons will move spots if you don't have them.
Okay, great. That's awesome. I really would like the manual for... Ooh.
Training manuals won't move spots, though.
Their way through.
Oh. I didn't need to jump.
Losing my sunlight.
Is there any stuff over here? I would like a shiv, please. Boom.
Mari, you missed a training manual.
I know. That's why I don't have the shiv.
Oh. Oh, no.
Check the other structures. Clear the path to Martyr's Gate.
Oh, they're saying training manuals spawn until they're picked up.
Awesome.
Training manual? No.
Yes. Spent a year in the watchtowers. And the elders agreed I was ready.
And now that you're here, what do you think?
It's an honor, but the Wolf Lands are more desolate than I imagined. How could anyone have ever lived here?
We are blessed by our prophet's words. She taught us to live simply.
So many monuments to their excess. What a waste.
Thank you for the donation of $4.20, Toby Jacks. Everyone, you missed the thing with the stuff. Whoa.
They spotted me. Because I guess I didn't smash his face in quiet enough. Oops.
Well, he did the warning whistle while you were strangling that other lady.
Yeah, but they didn't that didn't initiate the music.
Oh, it wasn't the frantic whistling?
Yeah.
Kyler donated 666. The possum overlords are coming.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much. Everyone's been so generous and we really appreciate it. It definitely helps out.
Yeah.
Just not only the channel, but just existing
Yeah.
and affording things.
And like also it's just, you know, it feels nice knowing that people are having a good time with what we're doing, you know.
Mm-hmm. I'm still on. Look how low my health is. So I can't get hit even once. Please, somebody drop some cloth. Please.
Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the bits, Donina Vasanada. Hey, just wanted to say some things. I'm diagnosed with borderline and OCD. Recently was diagnosed with PTSD too. It's not been easy, but I'm getting through. Watching you stream, getting distracted, and hearing you being so lovely to all of us really helps. Thanks a lot.
Well, thank you for watching and thank you for sharing with us your experience because that's valuable to us. And we're glad that you're able to feel good about yourself.
Cat calling whistle. Question. They're all putting different types of whistles in the chat. Cat. Whoop.
Don't worry about it, everybody.
Yeah, I'm just
it's
gonna
fine.
crawl up these stairs. Where do they go?
I don't know, but it's higher ground, so. Honestly, there's probably a way to stealth around, but I just genuinely enjoy murdering people, so.
Rachel M says, "Hey Mari, I think you talked about this before, but where do you get your corsets, and do they ship internationally?"
This place called Orchid Corsets. I do the one that does like the holds your boobs up because that's the main reason I like them. Because not to like fetishize my own body in this moment, which I'm fine with, just like I don't feel like it right now. It holds my boobs up because they're so big and they hurt my shoulders, and like it causes me a lot of discomfort. So I don't know, they're good and I like them. So
And it's kind of like an alternative to having like bra straps that are putting all of the weight on your shoulders.
yeah, so a lot of people think that like it changes the shape of your body or something. It doesn't. That's not the same as those things that they call waist trainers where you literally can't breathe.
Yeah.
It's like just as tight.
Damn.
They're literally only as tight as like a structured dress. You know how when dresses have like the structure on them?
Yeah.
It's just tight as that.
Oh, thank you for the gift subs, Prince Kyler. So nice to us today.
There are other people who like to tight lace their whatevers. I don't have any opinions about that. You can do whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, I think some people mistakenly assume that corset automatically means that you're tight lacing,
Mhm.
which is not necessarily true. How you lace it is really entirely up to the wearer. I saw somebody talking about like historical costumes one time, and like laced bodices were actually a very like common type of garment that a lot of people wore, but like whenever you hear all these stories about like women passing out in corsets and stuff, like it wasn't that everybody was wearing such tight corsets that they passed out all the time. That was like definitely like a high fashion or like fashionable thing.
Yeah, most of the people, they just use corsets because it was just holding your boobs up.
Yeah.
It doesn't really change a lot. And I try to go on streams where I just wear a normal bra because just then I feel like, I don't know,
Oh,
you're seeing all different versions of what my body looks like, I guess.
Where's that wolf?
thank you for subscribing, Bryce the Rice.
What?
But actually, like, and another reason that like a lot of the corsets and like garments like that you see in museums and stuff are the really like elaborate ones is because those are the ones that were preserved. But like there were actually tons of like really like basic looking laced bodices that like it would be kind of like if somebody like preserved like a Hanes t-shirt in a museum, like, so people didn't save those, but they saved the fancy ones, and those are the ones that, you know, would be like packed away and ending up displayed and stuff like that. So there was actually like plenty of like really casual, yeah, the working class corset, yeah, like the one where it's like somebody buys it and they have it for like years and it's not designed to be super fashionable, it's literally just designed as a functional garment.
I do have some issues with the current like waist trainer fad, but it's like everyone can do whatever they want with their body, and at the end of the day I can't really judge someone because that's like actual tight lacing is the waist trainers, but
Yeah.
as long as you're just like honest about it, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a lot of stuff like that where I'm like, I have a hard time having like a definitive opinion on it
Owen, please tell me you didn't run into these guys.
because on the one hand I want to respect people's autonomy to like do what they want with their own body, but on the other hand sometimes I find things troubling when people do things that, you know, that I'm just like, oh, this seems harmful, so I don't know.
Oh, I shouldn't be doing that.
Nope. the PS4 sounding still okay? People
Yeah,
have
is that better?
I've nobody's said anything about like what's that airplane
Please tell me you
noise.
didn't
So
run into these guys.
I'll put you down!
don't mind me just wiggling around the floor. Where'd that other guy go?
I don't know. It's just probably just doing his own thing. Oh, there he is.
Found
Hell yeah, dude! Toby checks. People are asking how you spell the shop name, Mari. Also, whistle, whistle.
Gotta be a way through this building.
What is the shop name again?
Orchid corsets. Like, I can't remember.
Like orchid, like the flower? Yeah. Orchard.
Orchard. I'm sorry. Here, I'm gonna put this on screen really fast so everyone can see it. Here. Here. And then plus size corsets. And then you should look up the sizing chart. I don't use just the body ones because I want my boobs to be held up. But see how everyone's like not tight lacing it? They're just wearing it like just for fashion.
Yeah.
All these people, most of these people, well, this is kind of tight lacing, but like they're just doing it because it looks cool. You know? Well, that one, I don't know. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the ones I like are the ones that just like they put the boobs up because then I don't have to worry about them.
Yeah, so that's like over bust versus under bust.
Yeah.
Under bust is going to be underneath your boobs.
Yeah, I don't use underbust because they don't do anything for me. I do it for functionality, but like, so these are cool ones. Now you get to see the secret of my desktop.
I am flat chested though. I wonder if there are any for me.
Yes.
Yeah, like, so your chest size actually doesn't matter when it comes to a corset.
Yeah, because you can actually tighten it or loosen it as much as you want. I would look up the sizing guide because it has a range, like a big range of inches, so they make it for different people. So if you have small boobs, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you want to wear it for fashion or to like be steampunk or whatever, you know, good for you.
And then there's also like the underbust ones, which don't even have like a chest section. It literally just goes like around the waist, almost like a really wide lace-up belt.
I've seen cis men, men who identify as male, wearing corsets and it looking really good, and they don't have any boobs at all.
Yeah.
So. All right. This is where the sniper was. I guess that problem's over. Oh, I don't have a thing anymore. I gotta go pick up that axe so I can have it.
Thank you for the bits. Is that Bambi Eye Joy?
Bambi Eye Joy, thank you so much.
Hi, y'all. Happy weekend. I don't know that I've ever worn a corset.
I think you have. I feel like I remember you wearing one. But it was for like a fashion thing.
I know that I've worn them like a very long time ago, but I've never. I remember I've had like bodices that weren't laced. I don't know that I've ever had a lace up one.
I feel like I saw you in one in a fashion show, but I can't remember.
Yeah. I'm struggling to remember now.
You were wearing a lot of other things.
Can I get up there?
Oh, I was just up there. I guess I'm dumb.
Thanks so much for sharing the site. I am a chunky lady with a flat chest, so I've never felt comfortable with my body, but I've always wanted to try on a corset. I just always thought it was for people with a thinner body and felt ashamed that I wanted to try one on.
No, nothing to be ashamed of. There's literally nothing to be ashamed of about anything in terms of clothing. Unless, like, you know, you have your butthole out at, like, Chuck E. Cheese. Then maybe, you know, cover up a little bit. But
I think I can get in through there.
ooh, somebody else was here.
Yeah.
Will they have some food and stuff? Can we be a Chad and just steal it? I need it for my gains, dude.
Is it okay to have our buttholes out at Dave & Buster's?
No.
I know.
Butthole attire is strictly adults areas only.
I don't think I have, like, actually owned my own corset because, like, I typically don't really like things that are strapless because it just feels like they fit very awkwardly on me, but...
What's all this? Of course, I walked right into a scar.
What did you feel felt awkward on you?
I don't really like strapless stuff.
I think most people actually hate strapless stuff, and it's a trick that we all go through and then realize we all hate it as we get older.
Yeah, I feel like for me specifically, it comes from the fact that, like, my chest is so much smaller than my shoulders, and if I wear something strapless, it always just feels like there's these, like, big shoulders coming out of it, and so I just don't really like it.
I think a lot of strapless dresses rely on, like, holding it here instead of trying to hold it here.
Mm-hmm.
And so then everyone just feels like everything has been, like, pushed here.
And, like, that it's, like, squishing into, like, your chest muscle.
Yeah. Or it's always falling down.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like tube tops. We all go through a tube top phase, and then we go,
God.
wait, actually, I fucking hate tube tops.
Yeah, actually, wait, it falls off me every 5 seconds. This is stupid. Cabell, when a child is born to the Seraphites, they're like a blank slate, nothing but potential. Oh!
Thank you for the gifted tier 1 subs,
Wait.
Police. That's so many.
Oh!
Thank you.
5 tier
We
1 gift subs.
appreciate
Thank
that.
you so much.
Thank you. And if we've missed anyone's donations or subscriptions, please let us know. We appreciate every single one of them, and they're valuable to us and helps a lot. Thank you, Melon Police. We really appreciate that. Thank you.
Nothing but potential. You have fulfilled that potential beyond my wildest expectations. Forgive me for not being present for your initiation ceremony. I remember my own father soothing the sting on my cheeks with eucalyptus leaves soaked in cool rainwater. You will forget the pain in time, but the cuts will always be there to remind you of the wisdom of our prophet. We are imperfect beings, and thus we make ourselves imperfect in her eyes. May she guide you through the storm of all your days. May you always find your true strength. I am so proud of you, your father, Ezra.
That's sweet.
Yeah, this is wild.
In a fucked up kind of way.
Ezra's a biblical name, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pee while you do the guns. Oh, Wordsmith 337.
They're here.
Months.
Thank you for subscribing for 15 months. The word Steve 337. What have you missed? Just complaining. Your phone didn't notify you of the stream? Dang. I think a lot of people were responding to things I've said, being like, I wish I could be more confident. I think the first step to being more confident is cutting people out of your life who make you not feel confident. And that can be hard because sometimes you don't even know who they are because you're so used to being told that you're, like, ugly that you forget. So just the first step is to just not talk to people who make you feel that way. And the second step is to be like, why is it such a big deal that I need to look a certain way when I can just look how I look and be happy? Hard to cut off my entire family. Well, you can put boundaries. You can be like, hey, if you keep saying this, I'm just going to go home. Like, if you keep doing this, I'm just going to leave. Or if you keep doing this, I'm just going to walk out of the room. Or not talk to you, or simply not respond. Maybe my dislikable decisions to be wife goals. That's sorry. I'm sorry about that. What if you're afraid of being alone, you choose to not do it? Well, I think we've all made that mistake for multiple of reasons of, I'm afraid of being alone, so I'm going to stay with somebody who financially abuses me, or I'm afraid of being alone, so I'm going to stay with somebody who makes me not happy. When really, I promise you, at first it'll suck, but you'll be a lot happier. Oh, this must be a company of some sort. I'm still waiting for Stacy to come back. You'll be a lot happier alone. And when you become happy alone, I promise you someone else is going to want to be with you. Someone who wants to be with you. We were talking about not wanting to be alone versus being with someone who sucks.
Oh.
And I said drop their ass.
Yeah. I agree.
And that being alone is better. And you'll probably find somebody who appreciates you the way you are instead of how they want you to be.
Yeah. Also, because I feel like being with somebody who doesn't appreciate you the way you are, not that I have any personal experience with this, but it can make you, like, it can have a long-term effect on your self-confidence and how you see yourself. So, like, while you being alone might feel like it sucks, especially at first, having somebody who, like, I don't know, it can just get really insidious and people...
No. Yeah, go ahead.
And, like, sometimes you don't even realize that the things that people are saying to you are making you feel really, really bad.
Sometimes I think...
The elders will be pleased to have a camp so close to Martyr's Gate.
Damn it.
Just keep heading down. It will serve its purpose. So, can we help with the search for the railways? Emily is taking the group into the woods at sundown. She'll find them. Good. May our prophet grant justice to those apostates. May they serve as an example to others.
I think that sometimes it's used to control you. So sometimes, you know, I've been with people and I'll have like a really good day and I'll do something really successful and they'll say something to just on purpose make me feel bad. And I realize now, I didn't actually feel bad. I actually didn't look like shit that day or something, or whatever the fuck they wanted me to believe that day. I really enjoy watching the life leave their eyes as I choke them to death. That's a real big bonus for me.
Yeah.
Is that they just didn't want me to feel confident, because if I felt confident, then I would be more likely to not put up with their shit that day.
Yeah.
So sometimes people are just like that. And then, like, you pick up really toxic behaviors because you're in that dynamic because you think it's normal, because you've never known anything different. But it's not normal, and it's not okay. That, like, if you feel like consistently every time you're happy or you're having a good day and that one person just says something to really fuck you up, like, you don't even know it's happening when you're in it too, because it's just like you're so used to it.
Yeah, I think, so we've talked about this before, but it's also like, these things don't always start off up here, like, so escalated. It can start off, like, down here with just, like, little subtle things, and then it just kind of escalates and gets worse, and so it's like you don't always realize that things have gotten to where they are, like, you know,
Search the ruins.
because again, like, you're just used to, and sometimes it's also like you don't realize that somebody is being toxic because it's somebody that you love and trust, and so I feel like sometimes people like look at toxic relationships and they're like, oh, how could that person have like put up with that for so long? And it's like, well, you know, there might have been good parts of it, or they might have just been so used to toxic behavior that they didn't even realize like how much it was fucking with them. So
Alert whistle.
oh, thank you for the donation, Toby Jacks. I always appreciate that you two talk about this kind of stuff. It's really important, and I feel like... Oh,
Fuck.
whew.
That guy's a master of hand-to-hand combat, so it's like, whoop. Thanks for throwing that med kit at me, ma'am.
Blah!
Give me this. Give it to me. Thank you.
Oh. Pish Please says, with abusive behavior, it's hard to tell they've crossed the line when they've been inching over it for weeks or months.
Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's just a fucking toxic relationship where you just both suck, though. So just, you know, the best thing to do is just leave and not...
Yeah, and I also think that, you know, just because you're admitting that your particular relationship dynamic doesn't work with somebody doesn't mean that like someone is bad or evil. It might just be that the dynamic between the two of you is broken, you know?
It's not gonna work.
Yeah. So like I think it's okay, and you know, sometimes people also like they have to be on their own in order to do some personal growth. So like, you know,
Just get down to the street.
Oh my god.
Grab her!
Get the fuck off me!
oof.
I had a feeling a cutscene was about to happen, so I turned it up.
Four months earlier.
Owen! Owen! Hey.
Hey. Is everything all right?
Yeah. Is this about time?
No. No.
So, what's up? We got orders?
Sort of.
Sort of. You know what? Just, how about we hold off on the Isaac talk for just a minute?
Owen,
When's the last time you were here? Look around. Take it all in.
what did you do?
You know, just rip out some vines, paint some walls.
Oh, thank you for the donation. Can you read that?
Sometimes you know you're in a trap but can't pull yourself out. Toxic relationships can feel like having a piece of cake every night, but at the end of the night someone pisses in it. It feels so good, but there's something that ruins it.
Is Alice out here?
She's out with Mel.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I like how she's like, eh.
You guys doing okay? Dating life's good?
For the most part, yeah, I mean, she can be really sweet.
Must feel nice after me.
Well, under that badass exterior, you can be pretty sweet too.
You have a bad memory.
Selective memory.
Did you take up archery or something?
Or something.
Bro, what are you
Well,
what are you
this looks-
doing?
Is that?
Complicated.
Don't.
Don't touch that. Abigail?
Are you doing a science
It's like an explosive
experiment?
compound.
Kinda.
Shatters in
Making
her
some
face.
prime hooch here. If you're nice, I'll give you some.
Lucky me.
He's making moonshine.
He's making distilled pee is what he's making.
Wait, no. Oh, I believed you for half a second. I was like, wait, that's not a thing.
I couldn't stop thinking.
Ah, that explains the target.
Oh yeah, Mel and I have this competition thing going. Oh, I don't think you would enjoy it. It's pretty complicated.
I see what you're doing. And it's working. What do I do?
Okay. You see those targets?
Yeah.
Just hit as many as you can before the time's up.
I win? You better write my name up there.
You got it.
Oh, shit.
Shake it off.
That's one.
Yeah, proud of you.
2 down.
And more to go. Oh, good for you. Holy shit. 5. Halfway there, Abs.
Whoop.
Hey, easy on the art.
Well, I'm making it better.
Do these count?
Ouch.
Um,
Like,
oh,
deep inside of me.
there's a-
Ouch.
Where?
there,
Where?
right there.
I'm like actually very proud right now. Ah. You only need one
Oh,
more.
was it
Where?
above the door?
Just 10 seconds left. Holy shit. You did it. You got the high
Yeah, get
score.
fucked, Owen.
I've still got time left, right?
5,
Ah!
4, 3, 2, 1.
I did it!
I was trying to hit him in the head.
Yeah.
First try. How you like me now?
Yeah, it's great. You're good at everything.
Shut up and put me up on the wall.
I will. Later.
That might be.
Are you scared of Mel finding out I was here?
No. She doesn't care.
So put me up on the board, Owen.
All right.
I mean,
down.
I think that's a little inappropriate.
it is kind of valid to, you know.
Okay, there's one last thing I want you to see. Come upstairs.
Is it that boat captain's body? 'Cause I saw it last time. You didn't put a Santa hat on it, did you?
What? No. That would actually be kind of cool. This is even cooler. Come on.
Depending on the relationship, I feel like that's a boundary that might, like, that's her and Owen's thing, and then Abby's like, put me on the board. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I just...
Because if I was Mel, I would feel a little like, hey, you know.
It's not because Abby and Mel are both girls. It's because Abby's his ex.
Yeah.
And I would,
Yeah.
I guess maybe in the future where everything's shit, it doesn't matter. But I'd be like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Like, that was our thing that we do together as a couple, and you're like doing that.
Also, they had like very long-standing
After you.
chemistry together, so.
Oh, like Max writing, Max was here at the junkyard. Yes. If you don't remember, in Life is Strange, Max finds Chloe was here, Rachel was here, and I was like, that was their little thing. And then Max goes, I'm gonna write my name too, and I'm like, don't.
I'm your girlfriend now.
She crosses out Rachel. She's dead.
Oof.
And I was like, Max, how about you don't do that?
Assuming polyamory isn't a thing or that him and Mel are exclusive, I would think that his hesitation over
Wanting to do it, yeah.
wanting to put her name on the board or wanting her to participate would kind of hint that.
Also, Mel is also pregnant at this time.
What is all this?
All right, I'm seduced. Whatever.
You gotta get the full effect. Have a seat. Take in that view.
Wow.
Now, try that. Well?
The view is nice.
Oh, whatever. Philistine.
You want me to lie?
Yes, obviously. She's into this Christmas thing, and it's our 1 year, so.
I think it's adorable.
I think you can go fuck yourself.
No, I wish someone loved me enough to make me a
So
stocking.
they...
You don't deserve one.
What, a stocking? Or someone who loves me?
Why are you in such a good mood?
Am I?
You should blow off training tonight. Abby, when the moon comes
I
out.
found Joel's brother. He's at a settlement out in Wyoming.
How do you know that?
The Fireflies who served with him got picked up at the wall.
I thought he quit like a decade ago.
Yeah.
So, have these guys heard from him since?
It's a lead. I gotta see it through.
Okay, but you know that even if he is there, and you do find him, he might not know where Joel is, right? Did you tell the others?
Everyone's on board. Mel included. We can leave next week.
Isaac's never gonna let that many people go off base.
He already did.
Bullshit.
Who's more about justice than Isaac? He knows what Joel's done. Hey. We're doing this together, right?
Of course.
Thank God Abby's focused on revenge. Not with this dude who, like, this very moment he sees a chance to cheat on Mel, he's like, it's our 1 year anniversary, but I got this place that we can go to. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Abby is revenge sexual now.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, great. This looks good.
I think we're about to see a lynching, so if that's... I'm gonna give everyone a moment to, like, figure out what they need to do. Alright, I'm gonna unpause it now. It's Princess Leia on Hoth.
They are nested with sin. Free them, that they may know mine. Yara! Where is the other apostate? Clip her wings.
Here.
Fucking sweet.
Wow. Women supporting women. I love to see it.
Yara. Demons are coming. Cut her down. She's one of them. Lev. Watch your backs.
Okay, never mind, I guess.
Wolf, come on, we have to move. Where are you going? Out of these woods. We gotta run. Now!
Can anyone hear the game
Coast it
okay?
this way.
Out of the woods? What about into the woods?
Don't punch the brick.
Punch.
Ah!
Yeah, use that brick as a melee weapon.
Alright, I'm like really turned on.
That was the last of them.
You two okay?
Yeah. We have to keep moving before more come.
Every direction looks the same. You sure you know where you're going?
It has to be this way.
That scene where she like stands up with the hammer, I was like, holy shit.
It's just up here.
Okay, everyone, keep going.
Those are fresh. There another way around?
If there were, would we be going this way?